Good evening. I'm just doing a very quick improvised show today. Hopefully will serve as a prelude for a larger and much better rehearsed one later. My album Red Star on Earth comes out very soon. I only have one more song to release, and then it will be out. So I want to open up with this song. It goes like this. Forgive me for being here in this old body that you are used to. Forgive me for this interlude, for this thought you've held as criminal. When you at last have what you want, when you at last fattened and satisfied, music comes easy. The music that you mindlessly sing, what comes back as an old memory, out of place and unasked for. There is something out there somewhere, something used to be here. This imitation that you hold close to, and the light that you have made inside. There is no reason for this moment. There is only in the moment that is here. Too many moments going around. As it fades, you hold on to it. The last word, the last rattle against your window, and to everything you once had, and to everything that is lost. The music was still here. Machines that have ceased running will still be here. It is appealing, being dead, but not lifeless. So the listless song goes. was an old song. Let's see. You hear me turn the pages. This one kind of used to be my theme song. The job he was working on was nothing all afternoon, listening to helpless footsteps approaching the fluorescent room. He turned around and someone climbed the stairs. Even when you think it's someone, no one is really there. In the mechanical afternoon, he'll return to his home. Everything's under construction, manufacturing ruins out of bones. Devices are there to keep us awake. Homogeny is the product, the only kind we make. Crossing the streets while talking to themselves, needing the command of buy the thing we sell. Everyone has to watch the game and wear the team shirt. Command says kill the other behind the lines, and little flags are placed on dirt. Life in between the games, and we'll drive the machines around. Attempted murder in the comments and cutting flowers down. In the years to come, there'll be more or less a change. Just tearing down the backyard for targets on a shooting range. I didn't think the fake would look so good on us. I'm assuming an alias. I don't know just who to trust. It wasn't me, just an alias. When all the civilized reduced to dust, I'll still be using my alias. You thought it'd be easy to fool yourself, to hardly recognize the face on your shelf. Yours is a broken face without a cure. My mask looks more alive than the face that's yours. Every president like you presides for lust, keeps the standing armies over sleeping rust. Just takes the breath from the rest of us. I'm slipping deeper into my alias. I didn't think the fake would look so good on us. I'm assuming an alias. But I don't want to make a fuss, so I'm putting on an alias. Well, I don't know just who to trust. It wasn't me, just an alias. When all the civilized reduced to dust, I'll still be using my alias. You thought it'd be easy to fool yourself, to hardly recognize the face on your shelf. Yours is a broken face without a cure. My mask looks more alive than the face that's yours. Every president like you presides for lust, keeps the standing armies over sleeping rust. Just takes the breath from the rest of us. I'm slipping deeper into my alias. If anybody's watching out there, I'm taking requests. This is the second song from that album, I believe. It was called How to Remain Obscure. I'm very good at that. Commentating, intubated, understimulating, overrelated. Space surrounds, confined, empty seating, fulfilled. Silent, shimmered, oblivious, resigning, mindful to be empty again. Lost the field, his eyes rolled over again, looking away. Always made them anyway, but memories are hard to find. Refuse the glow, prefer the blind, raining when the sun shines. Don't trespass these altered states. Alone, he strayed from the narrow path he'd known. Fingers tracing cracked glass, membranes breaking, bloody fingerprints pass through the break of skin. Passing along, whirlpool spins, bird song, off somewhere, concrete cracks, divided stare, dusty tracks, alone in part, another day, unknown heart starts decay, departed electrical, imparted spectral, splicing, silencing, enticing, inviting, sparse connection, parched reflection, receding, retreating, sundown, always repeating, stains today, miles away, when I hear a closing, deeper gray. Commentating, intubated, understimulating, overrelated, space surrounds, confined, empty seating, fulfilled. Looks like I do have a request. A wolf's grin. Oh no, that's a new one. I can play Emily. Let me see where I have it. One of these days I'll print all this out and have it in a very convenient place, but that day is not today. Instead, I like to do things the hard way. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a masochist. I like to punish myself, you know? Oh, I'm just playing. Anna Lee, Mem-or-y. This one's for you, Julia Dream 45. What had gone through her head must have been blinding. She doesn't see me anymore, like children intent on finding what goes on behind closed doors, never more than a stranger to pass near to me. That memory decided to preserve faithfully as someone golden, wiry, fair and tall, like so many other photographs collected on the walls, a glare from the pane so bright and gleaming disturbed the reflection that I was dreaming. For the world is bright and overwhelmingly cruel, so I cling to this frame on the stage of fools. And I know in my heart you don't think of me, Faithful convictions are a spectacle to see. In the dimly lit room, all there is to stare. Candlelight that falls away from a glass frame's glare. And sometimes the only image that your eyes fix on is the one that's easiest to fall upon. The banks of thought roll on, the meaning's glassed. Just strands of echoes to try to make this meaning last. I got old, but the photograph stays pure, like clouds at nighttime or a white light's cure. Annalie, my one, my far-off dream, that vacant eyes that can hardly see. Annalie, a sight held fragilely, as the dream that holds her subsides softly. Annalie left this chasm that reaches vastly to a day's remembrance before sleep finally. Annalie drowned the hard, cold sobriety, can turn a light to a pale, soft beam. That was Annalie from my album, The Black Motorcade Blues. I think that's right. I don't remember my own albums. Wolf's Grin. Let's see. Here we go. I haven't played this one that much, so I hope I don't screw it up. Out the dark absolute, his eyes reflect the praise heat from the fang's root. The rabbit just consumes the blissful unaware, turns its face toward a rush of air. Jaws clamp down, holds the screams within. The neck snaps neatly, delicate and thin. Hungry eyes don't blink with rage and choose. Consumer consumed by his remorse you lose. The wolf lopes off in search again, just a wellness check, don't let him in. Well, ask the wolf why hunt when you are fed. The wolf says funny, speaking to the dead. Back, scratches behind an ear. Predator doesn't hear prey draw near. The rabbit's head cocks to the side and watches the wolf with a look of pride. Wolf asks, why do you all just let me win? The rabbit says, I do it for a club that I want in. Open, skull to air. The wolf tastes meat, doesn't seem to care. The wolf turns feeling a great thirst. Better run to the water and I'll get there first. Wolf himself, sees his reflection, it's all he could hope. He jumps in, drowns, cracks his skull, that's all, folks. Rabbit can't see what's in store. Wolves know just what rabbits are for. The rabbit can't see what's in store. Wolves know just what rabbits are for. The rabbit can't see what's in store. Wolves know just what rabbits are for. The rabbit can't see what's in store. Wolves know just what rabbits are for. You're very welcome. I hope I didn't mess that up. Let's see. I could do a few new ones. What time is it? I'll wait on that one. Well. The Gilded song. The Gilded Door? Yes, I can. I'm trying to remember what album that's off of. Depends on what notebook that's in. Hold on. Probably in the other one. One of these days, I'm gonna get it together. I promise. I'll clean up my life. I'll have all of this sorted out. But again, that day is not today. I hope it's here. I hope I did not pick this up for absolutely no reason. I think that's it. I don't fall. I'm a mess. Yeah. Heaven after all, but they never knew it. The phone rang, never got the call. Removed by glass, the field of view remains the same, only softened by distance, colors desaturated to other names. Disturbed foundations, compromising rigid lines. A non-sound practice never bothered a mind like mine. Oh, how I can't wait to have oxygen again. The atmosphere here seems to be getting thin. We're always gravitating toward that higher climb. Practice silence at the altar, practice being old before your time. Like a stream laughing and passing by. Except you confuse laughter as a battle cry that urged you to kill your brother dead. Paint splatter on the tapestry, so the golden emblems to red. The waking dream, no sleep you can wake from. And the only thing after is repetition. The next frame comes. Paintings of old cities were normal ones. Before remodeling for a publicity stunt. Now the words of love don't count like they used to. silence as the haunting would allow. Specters love to drive on the weekend. They wreck the view because they think we can't see them. You consider this hovel a rite of passage for you before you hired a maid to do the things you should do. You tug at the leash and keep the subordinates at bay. While you try to look official, think of something sweet to say. Stay on the track, just give a little more. Because someone said you'll pass through a gilded door. But the door to being had already passed. Became invisible while you try to make this holiday last. All of the agent matter which had become aware had already ascended the golden stair. They polluted heaven with charred and bloody stains, only to fall asleep and never wake up again. You're at the highest end without realizing it. Grab the plastic container with artificial milk, a child throws a fit. What the matter didn't know was that this was heaven after all. But they never knew it, the phone rang, never got the call. That was it. I hope you liked that. What else from this album? Unless you have another request. Could do that one, I guess, but... just pick something. Come on, idiot. Actually, there's an older one I might want to do. I've never done this one acoustically. If I can find it. I'm close. I promise. Song is from my second album, and it contains lyrics in here which were some of the first I ever wrote when I was like 16. Where is all the magic gone? It can't be long, it was here just yesterday. And if we knew what we had, would it change anything anyway? Floating in the stream that goes on forever, wondering if you're dead or alive. Nothing, it seems, at all or never is really for the thing we strive. People turn away from the prophets because of the path they've seen. It ends the party that they believe that their birthright brings. day. If we knew what we had, would it change anything anyway? Floating in the stream that goes on forever, wondering if you're dead or alive. Nothing, it seems, at all or never is really for the thing we strive. People turn away from the prophets because of the path they see. It's the party that they believe that the birthright brings. Feel everything, feel empty things, oh, empty things in everything. We're no closer to being anything. Feel empty things in everything, oh, empty things. I feel everything, I feel empty things, oh, empty things in everything. We're no closer to being anything. Feel empty things in everything, oh, everything is empty things. I feel everything, I feel everything in empty things. We're no closer to being anything. Yeah, that line, floating in the stream that goes on forever, wondering if you're dead or alive. Nothing, it seems, at all or never is really for the thing we strive. It was my first attempt at a song at 16 years old. And I found a way to put it in a newer song. So it's a bit of trivia for you. Any more requests? No, there's one right after that I could have done. How much time do we have? Got a little bit. Yeah, I'll do this one. This was a song right after it on that album, called The Madness of Crowds. Sing the song of mine that is my favorite. Oh, no. I don't think I... Well, it would have to be a newer one. Because that's how I tend to... Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. That's how I, what am I trying to say? I tend to get sort of wrapped up in, you know, a song I just wrote, and I'm very happy with it. But then as time goes on, I get a little bit less. Well, there is one song that is my favorite, but I can't play it. It's sort of deep in the vaults. It goes like that. You've probably never heard it before. My favorite of these. You know what? I have one. I like this one a lot. This is a brand new song. Oh, do we have a bot? Cool. And your band. This one has a name. It's called Stars Are Out. Oh, they left us locked in with the people they've become. Are we becoming everything we've tried to break away from? Ah, he wants to sever his homeland like a sick and withered limb. All the affliction is spreading, it seems like time's caught up with him. Oh, he's walking with her down corridors inside his sleeping head. He begins to say something important, but he always wakes up instead. Ah, cling to me a little harder the next time you're in my mind. These moments of beauty are getting a little hard to find. Stumbling through this waking world, he searches for an exit sign. Take the stairs out of the wasteland to find the unwasted kind. Everyone around him is wandering toward the lighted screens and glow. Throw away the wilderness for a victory they'll never know. And he walks against the vacant masses, body after body throws him aside. He pushes against the throng, silent and bleary-eyed. Ah, finally the herd begins to thin. No one's really going this way. He sees the shining letters on the wall saying, "Stay away." They keep trying to make that stand, but barricades have to fall. The empire's almost over, and there's nothing left at all. Oh, we learn to fly death to the enemy before flying to the moon. Oh, a garden won't be growing in this desert anytime soon. Now he's on the outside of this, looking for something so far away. It's where a constellation came to Earth and decided to stay. He journeys through the wilderness, looking for a flash of a glowing form. The fire of her heavenly body is sure to keep him warm. And he finds her bored and lonely in a house that's all wrong. He says, "At last I found you." She says, "What the hell took you so long?" He takes her seashell hand and puts it in his own. They could only see each other, all the other people around outshone. I like that one a lot. It's kind of a different direction for me. Let's see. Time not to move, for the sun reckless, the wild or the free. The sunset is just beyond, and soon it will be gone. Lingering when unwillingness covers the dawn, the darkness long departed and the light stay on. The sunset is just beyond, soon it will be gone. There. That's another one that's soon to be released. Assuming I don't drag my ass on this one like I did the last album. Not my finest moments. Let's see. I got a little time. Any other requests? There may be one that you might like. Let's see if I can. I'll pull it up. One day he'll find it. Or close. Played this one in a while, so let's see if I can get it. Your eyes open with the start, the window opens on tone accord, and the wind breaks against your skin, the curtain waves its dangling cords. A face from far away is burned in your eyes, from dreams it remains when you wake. You can feel her moving nearer each day, the way your skin begins to ache. And you stir quietly and reach for the curtain, and nothing at all is the same to you. You're disappearing slowly from the place. Will you materialize somewhere else, or do you vanish without a trace? And you are here and somewhere else, just a ghost with a trembling fist, a shadow slowly burning away. Oh, this guest is surely missed. And you walk forth from your new place despite the darkness out there. Your hand catches the fireflies that were hovering in the air. A statue's form appears before your eyes, holding a lesson to teach. Her lavender arm lifts for you, the lesson coming into reach. But he stumbles blindly through the dark, holds only earth in his hands. The place where he fell bears a mark. He wipes the dirt from his face, lifts his gaze from the floor, and she waves her hand slowly to reveal how the veil between us is worn and thin, and he fades completely from the old place. place where he begins, and he goes onward despite the dark and the reminiscence surrounding him there. The nostalgia longs to consume his flesh, so she leads him to the winding stair. They ascend the steps, higher they climb, their bodies close and within reach. She turns to him when they've reached the top. She says, "Here is my lesson I would teach."
That one was called A Guest Is Missed. It'll be on my next album. Let's see. Maybe another 15 minutes.
It's not the package gleaming brightly that unwraps itself to you. It's not the prestige like a pedestal to stand upon above the unfortunate few. It's not the lurid bodies dancing boldly stating my beliefs are your sin. It's just a simple piece worth sharing. You have to listen again. It's not the novelty of manufactured rage on the screen, or the enemies you killed off so as only you to be seen. It's not the technicality that you feel the hollow song within. When you're numb with the human forgery, you need to learn to listen again. It's not the numbers you attach to your minor fame. It's not the act of altering the design while staying just the same. It's not the platform of old work you stand on to feel taller than the rest. It's not the thing you made with your hands that you say is from your breast. It's not that you were the loudest while indulging in original sin, or the record on you is a point of pride because the file on you is so thin. It's not about the photographs you share that show the expensive places you've been. When the wilderness is close to you, you need to learn to listen again. Oh, when there is more frailty in the incantation, you need to learn to listen again. Oh, you have to learn to listen again.
That's a new one. Thank you. Your name seems familiar. Have we met before? Wish we could do a joint stream and do Between the Bars right now. Or maybe Fade Into You. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here flipping pages. I'll find something in a second. was thinking about doing that song, a cover, but I'm too nervous. I think I'll forget the chords. You know what? Let's do another newer one. Those are better for an acoustic show, anyway. Okay. I wrote this song about a pair of really bad neighbors that I had. They would wake up at the crack of dawn early in the morning, and they would take a handgun and walk out to the field next to their house, and they would just start shooting. And they didn't have, there was no targets or anything like that. They were just shooting grass and dead trees and living trees and weird shit like that. So I wrote this one about them. And the moral of the story is that if you're gonna shoot, you better take aim.
Came upon an empty place in the dark. You with an empty place, he had to leave his mark. So he packed his belongings to wage this new life. He brought the hound, the handgun, hell, even the wife. They live in a house festering on the hill. They're gone inside, but you can hear them still. And he has diagrams of what to do with the place. Observe the human vacuum behind the human face. There is an old wilderness they're tearing apart. The bullets he uses vow to miss their mark. The wife takes aim and takes the shot. Limbs fall to the ground and stay there to rot. The sun has set and they climb inside. You and I have gotten used to the place where we hide. Beauty's mark has failed to be true. Between the old nature and the new, shot rings out, it's not answered here. They desperately keep on despite their fears. The garden is cleared of any signs of life. So many amputations have dulled the knife. They gathered where the body has come down. Places are lost, no one comes around. So he stands in the silence, there's nothing left to burn. Only Wade laughs, the sun says you'll have your turn. Oh, the house still stands, it's probably silent now. The servants departed, the sovereign wonders how everything is so much more completely damaged than before. Nothing has changed, no, it never will. It's all quiet now and sleepless still. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Hope that wasn't too loud. I get into that one. It brings me back to a dark place. I don't know if I can play that one right now. Let's see. Let's see. There's one I want to do before I leave. I'll do 2 more songs. But what's the other song? Make a decision. Oh, I want something a little softer. Some of these are... you know what? I'll try this one. 2 more. I don't sing this one very much. And I sing it very low. So I hope that it picks up on the microphone. And to everything that had once stood under the warmth you used to turn toward, till all the covers were torn away, to be dragged through the street, to expose the life you kept secret to all the strangers that you meet. For the loss your private life will incur. In memoriam of everything we were. Like the violence of lovers who've broken everything in the room. Like the agents who watched you and will publish your life soon. Like the singers you drink to, just a thoughtless little tune. And it looked like the end had come, but the hands had stopped at noon. The sun still rises, but countered by a broken, ruined moon. Oh, emptiness in place where something once stirred. This is in memoriam of everything we were. You thought you were above the devastation that we were all thrust upon. I wish I hadn't seen you like this, just kept the blindfold on. Oh, like enemies who've seen each other unclothed, and noticing your frame can't seem to hold a pose. Oh, and now you just seem outdated and old, and the mansion's gotten dark, dusty, and cold. You thought everything you needed should have fatal cost, only to let the value be discarded and lost. And what's on the list, what has been tossed, that are one and the same, in the cold and the frost, where the line between love and hate has been crossed. And to the feeling that plays upon all the dead nerves, this is in memoriam of everything we were. In memoriam of everything we were. And you still wait for the glow of a stillborn afternoon, hoping the hands would start to move again very soon. The table has empty spaces where the happy couple once were. Now the leftovers are thrown to the beggars and the cur. They assimilate your manners, every man, madam, and sir. They said the road was unerring as we approached the swerve. And in the empty you think there's something to conserve. And to all the rotting, unfeeling, dead nerves. And to everything that stood, and everything that still stirs. In memoriam of everything we were. Memoriam of everything we were. get my guitar. You like it when I sing low? Oh, thank you. Much better than my, my piercing. My piercing sound. When Ian decides to go full harpy. I know. And I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, this is the last song, and it's called The Last Song. When the mountains fall upon the ladies' hall, and when she asks the tide, where does my Lord hide? The waves will find the cliffs where their oceans have missed, and the sun burns away his trophies today. When he asks around, are there more to be found? And the ground is still stained from where these two had lain, from where the battle reigned. And she said, I'm wanting you again. Waves cross the sea to find some place to be. When they reach with certainty, they miss entirely. Lords of fire, lords of air, are you answering my letters there? Letters fall beneath the crowd, never to be spoken aloud. Lords of earth and lords of sea, are you there to answer me? Desperate silence, are you lost? Do you see what the living costs? See the lady wandering when she gives away everything, and all the money that it's worth lies scattered across the earth. Man burns his tower down, wonders there are others to be found. Search the fields endlessly, scar the map with boundaries. The thorns still reach for the sun, and these two feel completely undone. Though he's bitter at the start, her voice makes resentment depart. Though the waves have found the shore, they long for something more. Lost among the mountains in the sea, they give back everything eventually. Lords of air and lords of fire, is it solitude you desire? Take the letters from the floor, well, letters aren't written anymore. Lords of sea and lords
moons of earth. What are my letters worth? Middle distance people stare, and the old God is silent everywhere. Is there any meaning to our war? Does the bitter man know what it's for? They stand on the desperate ground with nothing else to be found. Storm is dying upon the breeze. The sea moves endlessly beneath. Waves wear down upon the cliffs. All the other oceans have missed. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.